so noisy. Hey everybody, welcome back to Peak Street Flower Farm. My name is Tamara. I am a second-year flower farmer in southern Wisconsin. We're zone 5A. Spring is right around the corner and I can feel its clutches. I am so frustrated, and I anticipated just having more learning experiences. However, I didn't think that I would be having the same learning experiences as I did last year. If you guys saw one of my earlier videos, I wanted to commit to using peat-free germination mix. I didn't sift it. That was a big mistake, especially with the size of the seeds that I was using it for. I also just don't know how to use that product. So if you're not familiar with the brand Coco Loco, its base is coconut coir. It's not peat, and it just holds water way differently than what I am used to. I think it's caused some more issues with things not germinating, or things being really slow to germinate. Overwatering, I'm sure, is happening. And so I'm just kind of at my wit's end. I decided to go back to just my general potting soil that I got from my local nursery. It has peat in it, and I just felt like I have too many seeds and too many commitments for the next coming season that I just couldn't be experimenting with a product I didn't know, especially when I've invested so much money into seedlings and all the time it takes, and the lighting bill and the water bills and the heating bills. Like, they start to add up. We don't have a greenhouse, so everything is started in our basement. We have, all these heat mats plugged in. We're like daisy chaining all of these things, which is totally unsafe, just to get all of the different pieces plugged in and running on a daily schedule. I have now gone back to this basic brand, and I'm sifting that even out because there's little bits and chunks, and even the perlite is a little bit big. So I'm sifting it to really find stuff. I've actually gotten rid of the trays, and I'm just starting everything in the little to-go containers that you would get for takeout or something like that. I am finding that I'm having success this year where I didn't have success last year with things germinating properly, and when I take the lid off, they're doing just fine. And so I'm going to be starting almost everything like that, and then at the certain stage, depending on the flower, it's either at a certain set of leaves or it's at a certain amount of days, I will up pot them into the Farmer Bailey cell trays that I just recently got, I think earlier this year. It is frustrating to be making the same mistakes, but I don't know what else to do. I think it would have been smarter to have some experimental things happening with the seeds in the coconut coir versus just going balls to the wall and forgetting everything that I knew about using peat and going straight to coconut coir. It's just not working. And so it's unfortunate and it's heartbreaking, because I do know that peat, I just don't think it's a renewable resource in the long run. It's too slow to grow back at the rate that we're using it. And so I really want to do my part in not, contributing to any more kind of environmental things. And, so it is frustrating on that end, but at the same time, it's like I also have to be kind of smart as a business person, and I can't just lose money on my commitments, lose money on my seeds, lose money on, all of the things that it takes to get these seedlings to germinate. And so I am going to continue to work with the coconut coir, but not as my main source of starting mix. I can't afford to do it. So anyways, that is the update there. I am going to up pot all of my Lysianthus. They are currently in 200 cell trays with the coconut coir. They will be moving to a sifted peat in a 128. I think they'll be much happier, and I will feel less anxious and have less anxiety, because seriously, it keeps me up at night thinking about whether or not these things are going to make it, because I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the coconut coir base. So anyways, I just wanted to keep you updated on that. Stick around and stay tuned for the next video, and that's actually going to be a week of the Flower Farmer. We're going to just show you a little bit of highlights here and there of what it what has been going on here, because we have been seeding every single day. We have been transplanting almost every single day. We've started our dahlias. We've been setting up more racks, more lights. There is just so much in motion right now, and it's crazy. It's crazy because look, there's a ton of snow. There's a ton of snow. We just got 6 inches of heavy, dense snow, and then we're supposed to get another round in a couple of days. So it doesn't feel like it should be spring, but I was looking at the calendar and our daffodils came up the last week in April. That's like 7 weeks away, and that is going to fly by. We have so many cool season flowers to start, despite the fact that we've already started maybe 25, 30 trays, which for our small farm and being a second year farmer, it is a lot of seeds. And so we're transferring to the to-go containers also to just save on space because we are just really running out. So anyways, stick around for the next video. Thanks for listening to my woes. If anyone else is having information of how they use coconut coir, I would love to hear your suggestions. Yeah, just put them in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me. All the comments are always super lovely. They're always super kind. They're informative. You guys are some of the best people. I wish I could just hug you all. I love being in this community. I wish I could get videos out on a more consistent basis, but between the flower farm and working, and we've got our kiddos home with homeschooling, and the littlest one is home sick today. He usually goes to daycare so that the rest of us can bustle around and get some of our stuff done throughout the day. It's just pure chaos. We're moving next door. This is a place that we're moving next door pretty soon, and so we're getting everything ready for that. And so I hope I don't get too much flack about transferring back to the peat stuff, but it's not working right now, and I hope that everyone understands it. For me, this is just a learning process, and eventually I would love to go to a peat-free product, but it's just not in the cards for me right now. I just got to keep my head above water and swim in waters that I am familiar with. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. And if snow is coming your way, I hope that you have a nice, warm, safe space to spend that day. And hopefully with people that you love and care about, or get to do something relaxing and that's just special for you. Happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. I forgot. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.